Yes, indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another daily challenge of Spelunky. I am feeling like rolling with Gimpy today, so let's select his most distinguished persona. Gotta scroll through all of these fellas. I always go to the wrong direction. Did I even install Gimpy? Oh, I formatted a while ago. Okay. Gimpy's still around. Gimpy's a good guy. Gimpy wants to hang out with us. He's going to collect all of the money. I'm kind of done with ghosting for the time being at this present moment. We're going to do an RSVP daily challenge. I don't know if it will show in the thumbnail. I might just use the standard regular thumbnail that I normally use. For, I worked real hard on that damn thumbnail. I'm going to use it even though it doesn't match what's happening on the screen, damn it. Or maybe I'll just use the old Gimpy thumbnail that really was not all that inspired. But, it is descriptive of what you're going to find. You don't want any kind of clickbaity, misleading thumbnails in your work. You're not some kind of disgusting scumbag. You must be honest. You must come by your views and your YouTube rewards by the most honest way possible. There's a little bit more money over there. RSVP Daily Challenge, if you're unaware of what the heck it is. Something that I explain every time that we go into these challenges, because it's not that often that I do it, so it's not like it's a standard feature of the channel, so might as well tell you every single time when we walk in. It means robbing shopkeepers very poorly, as far as I know. I have not been corrected in this, so I'm going to keep saying it. As far as I know, Packrat was the first to be featuring these daily challenges. Another YouTuber, I don't know if he still does. I have not actually checked on his channel for quite some time. He used to do daily challenges every single time with that mode of not using shotguns. If you, I'm pretty sure this is the way you spell it. It's P-A-K, then R-A-T-T. Here's another Spelunky out there. Check it out. It might be your bag. I've been told that some people are like, oh, I checked it out. He was pretty damn amusing, and I'm happy that you pointed me towards me. Otherwise, like, it wasn't my thing, so I did not keep watching. But hey, you're a stand-up guy for playing other spelunkers, and I think you are the most amazing person that I have ever come across in my life. I might be paraphrasing at this point. Let's just go down there, not rescue this dog, throw this dog at the man, steal his gun. We cannot use the shotgun. So, but there's nothing that says that we can't simply take it from them. And now we have 43 bombs and a willingness to murder this man. Okay, I wanted to rescue Major Stupid. That is why I jumped down here. I think we're just going to use some major explosives. There you go. Gotta rescue the dog, damn it. Okay, let's see. This man out there, he already came out, so never mind. You scumbag. You're going to catch it anyway, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Who's a good shopkeeper? Oh, who's a good shopkeeper? Thank you so much for complying. Since we have so many bombs, we're going to use a few to get into this crate, and hopefully we'll get some ropes out of that. We'll get some extra bombs. Alrighty. I'm okay with that. Also, this mode of daily challenging, zero ghosting. So it's basically a let's have fun kind of. Oh jeez, I just put myself down here. I will use a bomb to get out of here. It's a let's have fun kind of daily challenge. I will not be stopped though from. Man, I can't even make it. I can't even make it. But if I put a bomb there, right there, I'll be able to shotgun jump my way to victory. Haha! Look at me. Oh, but this is that's not the end, is it? No, it's not. All good stuff. We have to free this man. We have to steal his money. We have to benefit greatly. I need to remember that arrow trap has not been triggered. Mr. Shopkeeper, I can just murder him from the top. Yeah, that's what's going to happen here. 3 bombs are going to explode his butthole. But we do need this shotgun to be able to navigate this place. We're just going to go all the way to the bottom, get this ghost away as far away as possible. We're actively trying not to ghost with this ghost. not worth the bomb going in there, I don't think. Actively trying not to get these gems ghosted, so that we can gather all of the monies. I think the record high of this type of daily challenge, where you ghost nothing, you don't even dupe the gold pyramids, you don't do anything that artificially gives you more money. It's basically what you see is what you get. You go around the level. These 2 bombs shoot. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Alright, we can go around this ghost one more time. We definitely don't want to ghost the gems. Not like it will be easy to do in a mode where I wanted to ghost those. I wanted to ghost those gems. It will be a major pain in the ass, so I'm very happy. I am very happy that that does not have to come to pass today. Alright, let's go all the way back up. Gimpy's ever so excited, you can see it in his face, to get all that money. He's just full of excitement over there. He's ever so eager to get that cash. Look at me, getting that fantastic wad of money. I guess we'll do this. Oh boy, fantastic stuff. There. Shortly after I completed, I mean, in a way, I'm glad that it's been a little while, so I don't have to be overly heavy about it. TotalBiscuit passed away last week. It happened like right after I stopped recording, so I had a whole week to process the news. I mean, it's not like it's a tragedy in the family or anything like that. I don't need to use this shotgun for anything other than to jump. But you know, one of the few people that I would follow not just the professional stuff, but the personal aspect of his life. I knew that he had terminal cancer, so I regularly would follow his news. I guess I'm not on Twitter, but I would actually follow his, actually go to the Twitter website and follow whatever he was posting, just to see, follow in the sense of looking and checking, not getting a Twitter feed or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So I was aware that, you know, he was near the end. It was not any kind of shock. I was kind of, in the most well-intentioned way possible, waiting for those news. So certainly was not a surprise to finally find out. But these things that I am saying there, I'm not saying out of, because a lot of people post something like, I didn't always agree with him, but rest in peace. It's like, dude, if you have no insights, just say your piece and shut the fuck up. It's like, I don't care. I don't care what your personal stance on the man was. This is not the time to be like, yeah, I disavow his beliefs, but I respect what he was doing. It's like, man, just say the good stuff and move on. But the thing that I have in my head all the time, because of it, man, I respected the man's professionalism, the quality of his work, the dedication to the work. It's something uncanny. I don't think, I know that there's a lot of dedicated YouTubers out there, but you cannot fake that kind of dedication. It was truly impressive, his commitment to quality, and up to the last of his days, he was just trying to get some more work done. It's you can't fake that. Anyway, the reason why it's been in my mind so much is just he was always committed to the entire fight and the will to live. And just thinking about the point in life when you, I'm not supposed to use this shotgun. You're so committed to living, and there comes a point where you just have to give up. I think for me, or my personal idiosyncrasies, I guess, that's like the most horrifying part. Not the horrible abject pain, the agony of the shit show that is cancer, is that moment where you just have to tell yourself, there's no use in fighting anymore. Like, I'm about to perish in 2 weeks. All that I can do is try to stop the suffering. We always visit very cheerful and wonderful topics in these daily challenges, and I am going to jump into them right away. I hope that you are not surprised by the breach of etiquette that is to you know, contemplate the surety of death. And, you know, we're all gonna die eventually. But we all have it in the back of our heads that maybe I won't, right? But there's something decidedly final and horrifying about the prospect of it's time to give up. How terrifying and dreadful to reach that point in your psychological status, your psychological warfare against this disease. To say, I am defeated. I just gotta let go. You know, knowing that all the people around you, they're just not going to have you around anymore. And that it's really the dreadful part, isn't it? Is the shopkeeper still alive? Absolutely is. And truly, what horrifies me the most about ever getting a terminal disease like that, I guess it's the double prong of both getting to that point of I must give up, and also seeing my loved ones watch me suffer. That has to be a horrendous psychological toll. Let's see if we can destroy this shopkeeper, because it will not be any psychological toll at all to murder this man. Lighten up the mood a little bit. Keep it light, right? Just keep it light. Talking about that horrendous cancer. It's not going to work out. That bomb is not going to work out. But I do have plenty of explosives. If only this stupid ass ghost were not such a pain in the ass. If only I could use some ropes to get out of here. Ugh. And the entire reason... Oops, I just dropped my water bottle because I was gesticulating with my hands that you cannot see. The entire reason why I actually was thinking about, maybe I will talk about this in Daily Challenge instead of just keeping quiet. Let's just drop a bomb there. Casually explode his anus. Is that, oh no. Oh no. Whoa. That was exceedingly close. That was very, very sad. Awesome ropes, fantastic. Very sad for a moment there, but then I saw the solution. Like, there's a current of hatred for the man out there. Some people really, really despised him. And you know you're a scumbag when you gloat right after a man's death, knowing fully certain that his loved ones are going to see that stuff. I get that you don't despise the man, you wanted him to suffer as much as possible, but you know his loved one had no freaking fault in the matter, and you made a whole bunch of horrendous public comments, gloating, basically dancing on his grave, knowing full well that his loved ones will see it. It's like, what kind of horrendous scumbag are you? And the way that this connects to me personally is that you have that person or series of people saying these terrible things, and it's outrageous. Like, I find it personally terrible, and I'm like, you know what, you deserve anything that's coming to you for saying these things. And you know, they get found out, they go into panic mode, delete everything. But I'm pretty sure this guy got fired from BioWare. He was a developer at BioWare. And I'm like, yeah, sucks to be him. That's I find that disgusting, and he deserves this punishment that he has received. God damn it. Let's just put a rope here. But then you get another very similar thing, such as the entire cancellation with the Roseanne show. You know, I have no agreement whatsoever with her politics. She made an extremely in poor taste arguably racist remark. I don't really even get it because it's referencing things that I'm not familiar with. But she disliked this person and made a disparaging comment that pretty sure can be construed as horrendously racist, because she was actually pointed and mocking the color of her skin and the way that she looked because her features were of African descent or something like that. But what I'm getting at is she suffered the consequences of that. The entire show was canceled, right? I don't know if you have heard about this. I don't know how in vogue you are and in keeping with the news, but that's what happened. And when I heard that, I have no dog in this race or in this fight. I have no horse in this race. No dog in the fight, no horse in the race. That's what you say. But when I look at it, man, I get that the expression of her terrible opinion was awful, but did the show and the hundreds of people that work on that show truly deserve that punishment? I don't know, man. And I saw the hypocrisy there, the double standard, where a tweet that I am outraged about, I'm like, yeah, fuck that guy. But a tweet that I kind of just shrug and move on, I'm like, maybe she shouldn't have been punished so much. Who am I to decide which one is more outrageous, right? And it's the kind of thing that makes me realize, ooh, there's an inconsistency here. I need to work out what I actually believe about this matter. And that's something that I am, or at least I try to be pretty conscious about. Like, am I consistent on the things that my brain does? Kill this disgusting spider. Because here we have an outrageous comment that I want to be punished. The spider made me panic so hard. Oh, that was glorious. That was psychological warfare right there. That was so horrendously bad. Let's go back into the play mode and get some adventures going. Have a great time. Have a great time going through Spelunky. Have decided to spike myself while discussing these things. I think it goes without saying. I don't think I actually mentioned it. Rest in peace and all that. It's a sad day for PC gaming. I don't make a dedicated video because that feels kind of, I don't know, self-serving. Not to disparage anybody else that is doing those videos, because I'm sure that they come from a place of sincerity. It's not to get the views or anything. So never mind that. It's not self-serving. People just talk about the people that pass away. They talk about them in the context of how they relate to the people that pass away. It's human nature, and it should be applauded. Actually, I shouldn't make it into something to mock or disparage, saying like, oh, you made a video about this guy that died because you want the views. Man, it's not like that, man. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody that's out there that did it just for the views, but it is quite clear, at least in on the ones that I have watched, that they had a sincere feeling of, paying respect as opposed to opportunistic view grab. But anyway, what I'm getting at is, what do I actually believe of this stuff? Should people be severely and almost life-endingly punished for their comments on frickin' Twitter, for their comments on that they make in public? Whoa! Just wait a little bit here. It's this. Please, I would like the shotgun, but I guess this Mattock will do. He stayed with the shotgun, but he got arrowed. All right, good stuff. And I think it's a twofold question. Like, question number one: are the punishments an infringement on free speech? Because that's like the big thing with me. I'm an unapologetic advocate of free speech in any circumstance. But free speech doesn't mean, freedom from consequences. The thing is, these people that made these comments, they are 100% free to continue speaking. They can still get back on Twitter, even though I think that they have deleted everything and apologized, the usual nuke everything approach, But they're 100% free to continue speaking, for their voices to continue being heard, regardless of what they say. They have not been arrested. They have not been censored in any way. It's just mostly a business decision that both of the consequences of their professional careers being truncated, where business decisions first, censorship last, are not even a consideration. So no, I think it's a resounding no that these two situations, one mocking somebody's death because you hate him, and being a racist twat against somebody that you hate, they were not infringed. The consequences of that did not infringe free speech. The other question, though, is what am I okay with? With public comments being the source of public punishment, because we live in the whole outrage culture where the most silly and inconsequential of things will get you in trouble, quote unquote, with the thought police. This is a real thing that is happening in our world right now. Not just in America, but I think especially so in the UK and the European Union, of which I will soon not be a part of. It's kind of weird to think. Actually, no, you can keep the double citizenship, so disregard that. I'm going to become an American citizen in a matter of a week or so. Jeez, this stupid powder cake. Just destroy this. So I guess that just goes on a case-by-case basis. Don't think it's unreasonable. Depends on what you say, right? If you just make a silly off-color joke that gets taken out of context and all hell breaks loose, like that I joke that I found freaking hilarious from this lady. I forget the exact thing, but she was going to some country in Africa and she was like, oh, I gotta watch out for AIDS. Oh, never mind, I'm white. It was pretty funny. I liked it. I can see how some people might find it offensive, but there's no way I will ever agree with anybody that say that her life should have been ruined as a result of that. It's like it happened for many years. I don't know if she has recorded. She must have recorded by now. But she had a lot of serious, in real life trouble getting over that entire ordeal. And that is kind of outrageous, and it should not happen that way. When then you have other people that you look at and like, yeah, they deserve what they got. So I don't think there's a double standard there. It's just what matters is the severity of your... Why am I waiting for these guys to come out of there? Go after yourselves, you filthy shopkeepers. I mean, I ain't even get killed by shopkeepers. We don't have a revenge path ahead of us. It's all a matter of redeeming my own stupidity because I was a total idiot, panicked at the sight of a spider that wasn't even meant to land on my head, and jumped straight to spikes as a result of my mental anxiety. Suppose of my physical anxiety would have everything to do with my penis. I will go all the way down here. There's a person down here. It deserves death. Therefore, we shall provide it. Away with you, spider. Away. You do want to go into that snake pit. There is a possibility that I will die. To this man. Please, sir. Eat shotgun pellet to the face. There are crates in there, so might as well go in there from the bottom. There you go. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're still alive. There's the Kali altar here. Man, we even had really close to a Kapala in that daily challenge. That RSVP challenge could have been good. Then I just spiked myself in the fooliest way possible. Most foolish way possible. Super duper dumb. I have landed in front of the Cobra, not on top of the Cobra. So yeah, that's what's on my mind these days. Being kind of thinking about it, this whole thing. I haven't even wondered. Do I want to even breach these topics into the daily challenge? Because that's my therapy, you see. My therapy sessions are the daily challenge. I will go in and work out all the things that I want to work out through this dialogue that we have going between you and I. You being a wonderful audience out there. And the couple pieces of garbage that also watch this. I know who you are. I know who you are. Don't think that you're hiding behind your anonymity and your misleading screen names. I know exactly who you are. You're watching out of spite. You see me and you're like, oh, I hate you. I'm going to hate watch you and hang out onto everything that you say. And the moment that you say something I don't agree with, I'm going to make you feel really uncomfortable about it and make you question the validity of your arguments and make you feel really insecure about everything that you're saying. Even though I should be aware that everything that I'm saying is all opinions that I pull out of my ass. My ass. Okay. There's another person. I am a little resentful that I only have 4 bombs. I'd like to encounter more, please. That's something I never understood. Like, there's people out there that they'll watch something on YouTube just to hate on it. Just out of spite. Like, you don't enjoy it in the slightest. Like, you're watching it just so you can trip up the person that's doing it. Weird. Weird. It's something positive to do your time. Stop wasting your life with negative endeavors. Such foolishness. Anyway, there's a shopkeeper down there. He is kind of annoying. In a rough spot, but thankfully... You scumbag. You scumbag. I cannot believe you hyper recovered from that. You see, and I was kind of anticipating it because I shot him very close. And sometimes when you shoot them very close, they will recover from the stun extremely fast. I don't know exactly what it's based on, but it's totally something that happens. You will shoot them in the middle of a stun. They will get a super fast recovery time, and they'll just show you their side of the fist. They'll cram it into your mouth and make you swallow it. It's not a great experience. So I was kind of anticipating it. That's why he didn't catch me 100% unawares. But he did catch me in the end. Thankfully, though, did not pay the ultimate price. Okay, fellow. Would you like to catch this? Totally planned. Haha, beautiful. Alright, we're leaving this place. Oh, the Tiki Men. Woo! Slightly close. Please don't kill me. Beautiful plant. All the monsters must be destroyed. Okay, that's fine. I would like to find the black market. The black market, where we will sell a whole bunch of apples. Ooh. There it is in the corner. Whoopa. Wonderful stuff. No reason to stick around. Let's simply go. So yeah, even though it's, you know, it's a heavy topic. It's not very entertaining, all these things that I've been saying. But I felt like it should be acknowledged. Like, the man really was a big part of my not just entertainment, but the channel itself has been influenced. Like, the very intro that I do every day. Hello, ladies, gents, and X is a riff, or, you know, an iteration of his way of starting a video. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You know, so even that. Also, TotalBiscuit's audio setup ended up being my exact same. We arrived at the same audio setup entirely by accident. I did my ton of stupid I spent so many hours just researching what kind of upgrade did I want to get with the Patreon money. By the way, the Patreon money, I have been kind of wondering what do I want to do with the money that is coming in. It's just going into the account. It doesn't go into my bank account until I tell it to do so. So it's not like I am pocketing this money. Not that there will be any shame in that. I'm pretty sure you guys put that money in there for my discretion. But I did say the Patreon, unless I can make a full living out of it, is dollar in, dollar out. I'm just going to get rid of this ticket trap so I have a good line of sight here. It's dollar in, dollar out. I will reinvest everything into the channel. But I'm a little at a loss as to where I want to put that money. Because, you know, I've upgraded all the audio setup. I did just get a new hard drive because the computer has not been formatted in a long time. So I'm just going to make a clean install. Can't even chuck an operating system on it because Windows 10, it's known to have some issues with some recording software. I don't want to make the transition to Windows 10 and then realize, oh, wait a minute, my recording setup doesn't work anymore. My Windows 7 is working fantastically. So it's like, why upgrade? Why spend the money and upgrade when I don't think there's going to be any benefit to it? Okay. But anyway, I digressed into an entirely different topic. I was going to get rid of this. I was getting at, TotalBiscuit being an influence not just on my entertainment, but the channel itself. Tried to keep, some kind of work ethics, just like the man did. And I mean, it's not like because of him I must honor his memory. It's not like that. It's, he's always been somebody to look up to in the YouTube sphere. His work ethic is pretty much impeccable. Something to admire. But I was getting at something and then I completely forgot my line of thought there. I just wanted to acknowledge the man's passing. Give my own how he related to my experience. And also something that really rubbed me the wrong way lately. Rock Paper Shotgun is a PC news outlet that is pretty damn good at showing me some very interesting new indie titles. They're a pretty damn reliable, good source of PC news in general, and maybe good indie stuff that I might miss otherwise. They have not acknowledged that the man passed away. It's like, what the hell, man? This could it's arguably the biggest figure of PC gaming out there. He is literally groundbreaking, has done so much stuff for the PC gaming scene. He's almost single-handedly kept Starcraft 2 running for as long as it has. He's done a lot of really good stuff, regardless of whether you might think about the man's politics or his deeds. Like, just on that, you should at least acknowledge it. Acknowledge that part of his career. Wow. Sir, you're a ninja, but I am more ninja than you are. You filthy crapmonger. I despise you and everything you represent, but not even your bullets can stop me. You gross monster. That's right, I have the Kapala. I can totally harvest his blood. But RPS has just not even acknowledged the man's passing. It was so bizarre, so I had to look into it. Apparently, I'm very aware that RPS is like far left progressive, so I am not surprised when they have beef with Gamergators, because a lot of these people have this weird ass misconception of what the entire Gamergate thing was. Just letting the assholes ruin it for everybody else. But anyway, I'm not even going to get into that because I wasn't even involved in all that stuff when that was happening. So my opinion counts for nothing almost. It's just another opinion in a sea of thousands. But it was so bizarre that they would not look past their personal disagreements and simply say this man has passed away. He did amazing things for some other thing, or not even mention that. Just say, mourned by his loved ones, blah, blah, blah. He has passed away. Here's a link to relevant information. There you go. That's all you need. It just felt so horribly unprofessional to just gloss over that because you have a political disagreement. It's so absolutely weird. It's just weird. Sour the taste in my mouth. about all of Rock, Paper, Shotgun. And it shouldn't, because, you know, it's probably just the editor-in-chief that said, okay, gag order on this stuff. Nobody can mention it, nobody's going to talk about it. And if you want to continue working for Rock, Paper, Shotgun, well, you're gonna have to comply. Which, you know, makes you into a ballless eunuch piece of trash. But if you need that paycheck, can't really blame you. Either way, yeah, no, man, not feeling great about that entire thing. It's bizarre to me. It's bizarre to me for people to loathe the man so much. Not even going to give on reasons. It's not the time or the place or what's even the matter, man. He's gone. It's over. People that hold a grudge over the dead are a special kind of bitter. Anyway, welcome to farting around in Spelunky with Gimpy. I've committed suicide in the daily challenge. I guess we can continue with the... Might as well, you know, in for a penny for a pound. Continue with the super serious topics. How's your prostate doing today? You made sure that you don't have some kind of horrible disease? That was 2 hard hands in here. Perhaps 3 hard hands. 3 hard hands. 1 hard hand. 2 hard hands, etc., etc., etc. I'm not going to do the whole bit, although maybe I should, because it certainly fills up the silence. Where is the mo I had? I don't think that it was here, but I was not concentrating the slightest. So it might have been here. No, it's not. So we can simply leave. So yeah, this is what was on my mind today. My apologies if it bummed you out. My apologies if, you know, you come here for more entertaining topics and all you got was a weird discussion / memorial. But the man, TotalBiscuit, made me... Basically, he's the reason why I still really enjoy watching professional Starcraft. It's a pastime with my wife. We will watch it while having dinner. We'll just watch a professional match. It's just... Especially Bronze League heroes, the... commentated really disastrous StarCraft 2 matches is extremely entertaining to, you know, listen to a commentator. Winter StarCraft is the one that we've been watching. Really good stuff. Really good StarCraft content. If you're interested, Winter StarCraft has all of your StarCraft 2 commentary needs in this world of post-Husky, post-TotalBiscuit StarCraft 2 scene. Oh my goodness, this fellow deserves death. I mean, why am I not committing suicide? Why am I engaging with this man? I just enjoy watching them die. Let's just sully his corpse for it will ever be flying downwards and commit suicide. TotalBiscuit got me into watching StarCraft, something that we enjoy a lot. He has introduced me to a ton of games. He's the reason why. I mean, couldn't tell you exactly the ones that I'm talking about, but several YouTubers, several pieces of media, I've become aware of them because of TotalBiscuit. So, you know, oh, Callie's pissed. Whoopsie. I mean, she's not pissed because we have given her so much flesh. But she did not appreciate that. Not appreciate it at all. Also, this man did not appreciate exploding. That's good. Because we want to get on their bad sides. 100% pivot into something entirely unrelated. XCOM 2, I have such mixed feelings. The expansion, if you're not an XCOM 2 player or fan, this is not going to be relevant to you in the slightest. But I'm going to launch into it anyway. The expansion, War of the Chosen, for the most part, enjoyed a lot. But it is brought down at least 50%. My enjoyment of it. Why am I getting to this man's house? Because I love watching them suffer. He's going to collapse through here. He's going to probably jump after me, we're just going to let him be his own very own worst enemy. The Lost in War of the Chosen. What a terrible design choice. Holy crap, if you're not aware of... I mean, I'm sure you're aware of at least what XCOM is about, right? Tactical game, you fight the alien invasion in the on Earth through the commanding of small squads into infiltration and destruction missions against aliens. That's the gist of it. Let's go into the mothership. They included this new faction of enemy in the expansion to XCOM 2 called The Lost. They're basically just literally zombies. Just zombies. There's now zombies in XCOM. And I would be okay with that if it didn't bog down the gameplay to a grinding halt. It is so silly. I don't have any, bias against zombies. Zombies are fun in my opinion. I have enjoyed many a zombie shooter in my time. Really not a fit for the XCOM world. And there were zombies in the sense of the dead could rise again as reanimated corpses, and that was cool. That was fun. It was an awesome mechanic. You had to watch out for, your enemies sometimes rising behind the enemy, behind your lines. Well, there is my explosion of my life. Because I've been bombarded. The Lost suck. They constantly create more waves. They're annoying as hell. They slow down XCOM 2. That is my verdict of it. Still liking the game. Just wish The Lost didn't exist whatsoever. And that is my bottom line of that. See you in the next one. It'll hopefully be a little bit more cheerful. Until then, rest in peace.